Hi everyone, it's Jen. I'm coming to you live from the park. One of the things that you know that I love to do is walk in the park. You'll see normally I'll take a little Snapchat or I'll take a picture and I'll post it. When I was running, I would take some pictures for you guys, but I love to walk in the park because it's really a nice thing for me to do to kind of just relax from the week, get my thoughts together, kind of do a little walking meditation in a sense. But I love it here, and it's nice outside. It's a little chillier than it was last Sunday, but it's nice. So I hope that you guys are outside enjoying the day. I just wanted to say a few words because I know that I haven't been visible, I would say, that much recently. And I have my seasons where I kind of go into hiding, but it's not really hiding. It's more like I'm in the science lab cooking up some stuff. That's how I do. And I'm consistent with doing that, so it shouldn't be a surprise when you don't see me around. But I'm always thinking about you guys, and of course, if there's something that's going on, I always try to let you guys know, and I'm always thinking about you, and I want to let you know that I'm here. I'm here, and I'm always trying to, be motivating, be inspiring, be empowering, and live this life that we have. It's important for me. You guys know the kind of things that I've been through. I've been very vocal about them, and I really just want to live the life that I want to live, and I'm going to continue to strive for it, and I want you guys to do the same for your life. And so I always try to give you guys messages and give you guys information and just, be the best me that I can be, and hopefully that inspires you and empowers you. But there's no but to that, actually. That's like a period, right? There's nothing else after that, is there? So I just wanted to, I don't even know am I even on live? Like, really? This is my first. Oh yeah, that's what I tell you. This is my first live broadcast. I know there's a whole bunch of people who are going to be so excited that I actually did this. And I love it right now. I'm just like, oh, she got her glasses on and she got her little blue on, her bright blue, and there's so many people in the park, and then they're throwing frisbees, and you got those badass kids that are over there by the water, but they're having fun. They're enjoying the outdoors, and I love the winter, but I also love it when the weather is nice and I can go out there and I can be with my friends, and I can be outside with nature. I love to zen out, so I love that. I did want to mention a couple things that I was listening to today. A friend of mine, Tats, hi beautiful, she sent me a podcast, and it was so good. It was just about, on writing. I think Tim Ferriss hosted it, and it was the author who did The Alchemist, Pablo. I'm going to say his last name wrong. Starts with a C, so I'm not even going to try. But it was a podcast with him, and it was so interesting to. It was really interesting to listen to him talk about being a writer, and it sounds like I'm listening to myself when I'm listening to this. And the whole thing, when I always tell people, when I'm writing, the characters are not contrived. They really do take over the book. They write themselves. And also the procrastination. There's a lot of books, procrastination for writers, because it takes us a long time to get started, but once we get started, we'll say, I only write for 5 minutes, and then we're writing for like 10 hours. It's crazy. But someone explained it to me as this period of time where you expand. Procrastination is not necessarily you just not wanting to do something. It's really just a moment of expansion for you where ideas are brewing, and then you have a spike in creativity, and then you're actively doing stuff, and you're painting, you're dancing, you're doing choreography, you're writing, you're designing, on so many different levels. So I thought that was really it was really interesting to hear. So I want you guys to know that sometimes procrastination isn't procrastination, but when it's just procrastination, you're just like, I gotta clean the house and I don't want to do it. But then there are moments when you're like, I have to do something creative, but I don't know how to do that right now, and so let me go sweep. that's you're expanding then. That nice? Nice to know? And then the other thing that I was doing was listening to, Joe Osteen. I do listen to him sometimes when I walk. I listen to a variety of things. Most times it's books, audio books that I can listen to. And he was talking about, this was really funny. He was talking about people who, I guess there's a bunch of scientists who decided that they wanted to research and find out how expensive we would be if you put a dollar value on the human body. And the average person, what it cost to make, of course, don't want to be too over spiritual for those of you who are not, but, I'm spiritual. So it's God breathed life into you. And he's talking about how these scientists came together to put a value on the human body. And the average sized person would cost $6 million to make. The average size. And it was funny because he always tries to be funny when he's speaking. And he said, so if he said, you may not be average size, you may cost $9 million. And he said, so to think, in terms of people who are on their fitness journey, he said, so even though you may be bigger, he's like, it's not just that you're bigger. He said, you're just more valuable. There's so much more to you. So it was just so interesting because we struggle with self-identity. I have had my struggles too. And I just want you guys to know that the struggle is real. Yes, we want to improve ourselves. And I think that if we continue to think in terms of, I want to improve myself, then you'll always win. And you won't feel like you're failing, or you won't feel like you're not making it, or that you're just stagnant. Because even if you go up and you go down, you're still making progress. You're learning from why you went up and why you were going down. And, just try to think about being healthy. Try to think about overall wellness. Try to think about why you're doing what you're doing. And is it a good reason? If the reason is to live longer, to live for your kids, to see, them grow up, if it's to, live a long and healthy life, to be there for your friends, to be there for your family, to do something great in the world, then just remember, I'm staying healthy, I'm doing this exercise, I'm eating well, just so that I can do that, so that I can live longer and do more of that, A friend of mine, Angela Breidenbach, had put it into such wonderful words at one point. She said, at the end of your life, do you want things, or do you want to see, do you want things like, do you want billions of dollars, or do you want billions of people who have been inspired by you, or who love you, or who you've touched in some way? And I think that is fantastic. That's a fantastic way to look at life. And, sometimes when you're someone who's creative, or someone who just likes to have go into their cave and be alone a little bit, just remember that, when you go out, even just by your presence, you're out there touching someone in some way. So I think that's great. I think that's what we should continue to try to do, just touch people in some way, in any small way. Small ways. Doesn't have to be anything big, just tiny, small ways. That's it. 8:39. I can't believe that I'm still talking to you guys. It was supposed to be a super quick broadcast. I can't believe I'm still on this thing. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Taz. Hi. Oh my God. It's so good to see. I think I just saw you guys. It's so good to see you. I love you. Thank you so much for coming out to the broadcast. I'm actually finished now, Taz. But I've been talking to you all day. So love you guys. I'm going to go finish my walk, go home, and make some coconut pancakes. Tatiana's the one who gave me those from Trader Joe's. See you guys. Love you. Bye.